All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Lang Trading Chat Room. It is May 4th, 2023. I hope you guys had an awesome day yesterday. Ready to rock and roll. Get back at it again today. We'll start out with the market bias, then we will review the watch list on the right hand side of the screen. After that, it will be time to start trading. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns throughout the entire stream, make sure you are asking those. Also, make sure you guys are always practicing proper money management. This is a very challenging business. You will not get rich quick or earn while you learn. You got to make sure you do it the right way and do it with a trading plan. If you need help building a trading plan or have any questions like that, make sure you check out the Discord in the link below. It is a free trading group. You got some good resources in there, great traders, so make sure you check it out. It is free. So, yeah, with that, let's get started on the markets, guys. So, SPY and Qs, both with a slight gap down. SPY gapping down a little bit more. Both have some room to drop though. You can see on the Qs under this little support area like 317, we got some room to drop. So going into today with a bearish bias, SPY same thing, gapping down a little bit. It is right at this support in the 407 or 405, my bad, 405, 406 area. We do have some support there. Pretty much all of April, we were just chopping around in that area. So expect that to hold at least a little bit. So yeah, but all in all, going into today with a bearish bias. Like I said, we got room to move down, but again, we are still in that range. We were chopping around in April. Thought maybe we'd break down. Nope. Thought maybe we'd break out. Nope. Right back in the thick of it. So, leaning towards the bearish side today, but just be mindful. We are right in the middle of that junk we've been dealing with for the past month or so. So, might get a little bit choppy today. I know you guys are tired of hearing me say choppy bias, choppy bias, choppy bias, but I mean, look at what we're doing, guys. Look at where we're at. I think a choppy bias is probably the best place to be. So, all in all, like I said, we'll find something to trade. We almost always do. So, let's get into the list. So, first idea on the list is Shopify, Shop, gapping up almost 19%. So, that was my biggest concern with this one. This is a pretty large gap, 18.6% gap up. So this thing's good. I mean, it's a big move. You expect a little bit of profit taking up here, but all in all, this is a really stellar gap. You take away the percentage, this is really nice. Gapping over, nice consolidation over multiple pivots into a massive void. This is in like a early stage 2 transition. So it was bottoming out, stage one, putting in those higher highs, higher lows. Now it's gapping up to put in a new higher high. So like the trend, like the gap, just be mindful that it is a little bit of a big gap. Other than that, stellar trade on or stock with this Shopify. So keep an eye on it. Next up, AUPH, another very nice gap. So gapping up over this kind of double top resistance right here. It is coming up into a little bit of junk over here to the left. This was like 1250 area. A little bit of junk there, so be mindful of that. But this is a pretty nice gap still. And another one that's in an uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows, gapping up over a pivot. So watch it. Should have pretty easy room up to that area. So yeah, keep an eye on the AUPH. Next up, AMC. So AMC is gapping up just a little bit, but it is gapping up into this void that we needed to be in. See on this hourly chart, I tried it earlier in the week, couldn't get there. Now it's getting there. Nice green day yesterday, so look for a bullish move up to about the 650, maybe 675 area on AMC. Should have room to run. This is one of those meme stocks though, so be mindful of that. Could get a little bit whippy, a little bit of slippage in there. So I like AMC, but just be mindful it is a meme stock. Next up, first short idea is Paramount Global. So this one, another one, same with like Shopify, really nice gap, but it is gapping 17%. So that's getting into that extended range here. So be mindful of that. It is gapping right at that support at $19. So we get under there, should have some room to run. I mean, really, there's nothing holding up until like 16 bucks. Probably not going to put in a $3 day today, but definitely keep your eye out for this para, especially under the support there at 1890. So next up we have QCOM, Qualcomm. So this one's actually really, really nice. Gapping down, not extended, only an 8% gap down. It is gapping into a slight bit of support right down here in this 102 area. So be mindful of that. But for all intents and purposes, this thing, I mean, we could easily see $100 a day on QCOM. So keep an eye on this. This is in a nice downtrend, go moving lower. So watch the QCOM. Be mindful of that $100 area though. It's a whole number. So could bounce there. If once it gets down to that spot, it will be a little bit more extended, about 12-13% down. So looking to trade the QCOM down to the $100 area there. Next up, we have TripAdvisor. So man, this might honestly be one of the best gaps. Gapping up or gapping down under multiple pivots, not super extended, right at that 11.5%, not super bad. Maybe have a pivot back here from like 3 years ago in 2020, but for all intents and purposes, this is a really nice gap. Got room to drop. I mean, there's really nothing. This little pivot right here is all you got. That's the only argument you can make that you have support, and that's not a whole lot. So keep an eye on the TripAdvisor, at least down to 14, probably more than that, but definitely gonna watch that one close early. Next up, we have RCL, so Royal Caribbean Cruises. So this one's gapping up. We have room to trade it up to this like $76 area. It's going to be a hard target up there. You can see this is where the double top is, getting a little bit extended up there. So yeah, 76 is going to be the hard target. Definitely have room to trade it up there though. This whole sector's gapping up. I was debating between this one, RCL, CCL, and NCLH. I ended up choosing RCL because it was actually gapping up a little bit more than these two, but you can watch all three of those. NCLH does actually look pretty good, so this is on my backup list. We'll be keeping a pretty close eye on this one. Oh, it has the what's it called? Has a nice daily 4-bar play forming, so keep an eye on the NCLH guys as well. Next up, we have Marathon Digital. So this one was gapping up a little bit more in the pre-market. It had it at like $10 when I was first looking at it, and I thought, you know what, this should be good. If we get over 1060, 1070, should have room to run on it. Pulling back a little bit more now, so I'm not as bullish as I was. So you can keep an eye on the Mara, but might end up taking this off the list and replacing it with something a little better here. Next up on the short side, we have Key. So Key Group, this is a finance major bank. So gapping down. I mean, this thing does good volume, good range. I mean, I really could not put this on my list. There's nothing holding it up. So keep an eye on the Key. You can watch a lot of other banks too: Citigroup, BAC, Wells Fargo. A lot of these stocks are gapping down into a nice void. So keep an eye on the whole banking finance sector short today. Another banking finance. So watch this under the 472 area. All right, guys. So that is the list, and market is open. So let's get to it, guys. Let's get it. Let's make some money today. It's been a decent week. I mean, I only took 2 trades on Tuesday. Was out of town on Monday. Didn't trade yesterday. FOMC kind of thrashed the market around a little bit, so it made it choppy. Nothing looking too good. But today, I got a good feeling about today. I think we trade some stocks today. I think we get a nice couple moves. We'll see what the market does. That's the main thing. I want to know if the market actually ends up going lower, or if it just kind of chops around and does what it's been doing for the past month. That's going to be the biggest thing I'm watching today. So I don't see anything from my list moving early. So just staying patient here. All right. All right. So, I mean, AUPH dropping big time right off the bat. Oof. That sucks, actually. I like that stock. Now just pull back and not even a gap anymore. So I'm going to probably move that to a backup list here. Let's check out. I might give it to NCLH, guys. Probably throw NCLH on the list. This was the one I was closest to putting on there. All these ideas right here just didn't have a good volume, except for ARNC. But this one was gapping up 27%. So yeah, a little bit tough there. All right. So we got NCLH, replace AUPH with NCLH. This is actually probably one of my favorite ideas at the moment. I do like this. I like where it's at. I really like this daily chart a lot, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This thing looks really nice. This is a textbook 4-bar play right here. Just wide range bar, igniting volume. You get the two little narrow range resting bars. I want to find a way into NCLH here. I don't see much else on my list doing stuff I like. Shopify, I mean, Shopify's already put in a wide range day. It might be tough to trade that one with that big gap up like it had. So RCL pulling in, AMC's pulling in, Hera is hanging out, QCOM's moving up, Trip moving up. Because NCLH is definitely gonna be my top watch right now. It's the only long idea that's looking halfway decent. We can watch Mara still, but I'm not even gonna think about it until it gets over $10. I'm not even gonna think about it until it's over $10 on Mara. The keys moving up, SoFi's hanging out. The other banking stocks moving on up as well. So, all right. How you doing, Casey? Looking at Schwab. Imagine you're probably going short with it. It is in the banking sector. Banking sector's been super weak recently. So, Schwab. Hey, Krim, when you're looking at the Euro USD, the old Forex, let's check it out. Right off the bat, media thought looks like it's going to break out over this 1.11, 1 point, whatever it is, 1.10. Definitely looks like it's going to go higher in a nice uptrend, higher high, higher low, putting in another higher high. This equal top right here on the daily chart, it looks like it's going higher. I don't know if you're swing trading it, day trading it, what exactly you're doing with it, but on this daily chart, it doesn't look too bad. Give it maybe 0.02 on the stop loss, 2 pips, run it up. Not a bad move. Oops. Get back to my list here. So NCLH pulling in still. RCL putting in a little bit of a bottoming tail. So still doing good on range with the RCL, so that's nice. AMC pulling in a little bit more than what I want to see. I'll check that Schwab in just 1 second there, Casey. So Pair is moving on down pretty well. This was a pretty quick sell setup. You might have been able to catch that. I wasn't watching it close enough to get in there. I don't see much else. We can watch SoFi under that 472 spot. Everything else is kind of moving up. Guys, Mara is pretty strong. Watch the Mara. Marathon Digital. What's crypto up to today? Is that why it's going up? Bitcoin just hanging out, kind of. So it doesn't look like looks like Mara's kind of on its own page. Got some relative strength to the old crypto market. Yeah, watch the Mara. I like this. Man, it does have multiple resistance areas. Yeah, we can keep an eye on it. Not the greatest look, but keep an eye on it. Guys, RCL looks pretty solid up here. Okay, the 1 minute does not look solid, but 5 minutes is what I saw on my thumbnail watch list, and this looks pretty good. So watch the RCL. Maybe we get a better 1 minute pattern here, but nothing to do with it right now. Para is going to be down quite a bit. Guys, QCOM all the way back to low of the day. Watch the QCOM. Watch this QCOM. I'm liking this quite a bit, actually. See if we can't get in some sort of entry on the QCOM. See if we can't get a 1 minute entry on old QCOM here. NCLH, not looking great. All right. I got you, Casey. I got you, brother. Just give me 1 second. I don't want to miss any of these trades right here. All right. So yeah, RCL is probably my top. RCL and QCOM. RCL long, QCOM short. These are my top 2 watches. I like both of them quite a bit. Quite a bit. Shopify's moving up here as well. Shopify, a little bit of a range concern, but this thing does do some pretty big days. So we can watch the Shopify still. Watch shop. I'm getting a little bit of chop here, so I'll check this Schwab first real fast. We're looking at Schwab 47.50, so you're getting in right up here. Stop loss at 49. Ooh, what's a pretty tight stop loss there, KT? We're just putting it over, looking like an hourly trade probably, putting it over this little pump right there. Not a ton of protection. You don't need it to go down too far though, right at that 45, right where that pivot's at. So, yeah, definitely it looks like more of a almost day trade. Not going to be in that one too long, but not a bad idea. It does have the void down to 45. You have a little bit of protection up here at the 49.50 area. Wait, I was reading that wrong. 58. Your stop loss is at 58.27. Oh no, I was looking at Roku. My bad. Yeah, 49.59, 55. So right up in this area. So yeah, not a bad idea, but not a ton of protection there. You are down 3 days in a row, coming into a little bit of support. But all right, guys. Back to my list here. QCOM, top idea right now. QCOM. I want you to keep an eye on RCL as well. Shopify moving up. Yeah, RCL. Potentially watch this on a buy setup. Like $1.06. So watch the RCL here. We need to see some sort of strength. ANC is real sloppy. You guys, SPY is at low of the day. Qs are towards high of the day. So a little bit of divergence in the markets. The SPY is definitely a little bit weaker here. Here, QCOM. So guys, watch this QCOM. I'm looking for almost a sell setup at this point. Get in. $1.67 on the stop. What was that? Oh, coin. The coin breaking down. Yep. Mirror breaking down as well. Moving lower. All right. All right. Well, I guess it looks like I'm gonna keep my eyes on this RCL here. Don't want to see it go too much lower. See about the 50% retracement. A little bit steep there. Man, I really like this volume spike. This bottoming tail on volume. I really do like that. $1.06. I wish it would have moved a little bit higher there. So keep an eye on the RCL. RCL and QCOM both. And markets are looking a little bit weak right now, so I'm kind of leaning towards the QCOM more. You get in, like I said, we had $1.67 on this stop for QCOM. You could probably sneak in a little early on this red bar, $1.36, but I mean, this thing has over $1 range left, so you really don't need to get in early like that. $1.67 right down to support. Bam. All right, guys, watching RCL just rolled over, so not really watching that one anymore. Keys moving lower. SoFi. Hey, SoFi still doesn't look bad. It's on the short side. It's been stupid choppy so far. But watch SoFi lower. I still got Roku on my back burner, Casey. I'll get to that in just a second. I want to keep my eyes on this QCOM right now. Look at that, right at 50% retracement. I don't want to go too much higher here. We can put in like a bottoming tail or something, or topping tail, I mean. Don't want to see QCOM move up too much more. Trip is basically done. Man, NCLH and CCL rollover as well. Man, whole cruise line, just a fake gap up. All right, guys, SoFi. You get a little bit of rest here. I'm not getting in just on this one pivot, but I will definitely be considering this. 7 cent stop loss. I'd probably give it like 8, maybe 9 cents even. This thing has plenty of range. So you guys watch the SoFi. Watch SoFi under low of the day. Be low of the day by high of the day. Probably give it a little more than high of the day, but you know what I mean. All right, Shopify. Not much to do with that. AMC, Paramount. I mean, QCOM keeps moving up, so this is going to get a little bit tough to go short there. Yeah, so SoFi is my top watch right now. SoFi is the top watch. I would go ahead and check out this Roku for you, Casey. Roku short at 53, stop loss at 58. So another one, a little bit of a lower time frame move. Got some support there though, or resistance, I mean. Target down to 44. Yeah, I mean, this thing has a pretty nice void, at least to $50. You might get a little hiccup at $50. If it gets under there, it should see 44 pretty easily. So, yeah, I like Roku. Breaking down right here under this $53 area. Not too bad. I like it. Looks pretty solid. This is SoFi. I am just about right. I don't like that it's right above the support at 472. That is a little bit of a concern, but markets are very weak. This thing's looking weak as well. All right. I'll probably give it, oh man, it just broke down right there. Honestly, I really would like it to just to go to 472. Just give me 472. That would still be a 10-cent stop loss. So, yeah, I'm not really going to try to rush into this on a 1-minute breakdown. Like, it looks pretty sloppy right here. I want to see it at that support, breaking down under support. So, we'll wait. We're only 15 minutes into the day. We got time. Markets are looking weak though. SPY and Qs both dropping. SPY and Qs both on the move down. Any backup short ideas looking alright? Citigroup, guys. I'm gonna watch this banking sector. Oxy looks lower as well. So, all right, we are 15 minutes into the day. So, goodbye 1-minute chart. Hello 5-minute chart. Here we are. Guys, this Snapchat looks pretty interesting as well. Right under the whole number, $8. Keep an eye on Snapchat. Citigroup, both of them looking a little bit lower here. Snapchat looks pretty solid actually. I like this. 797. Go high or low of the day by high of the day for sure. QCOM's moving up. SoFi's hanging out. So, guys, Snapchat is my top watch right now. This thing looks pretty good actually. In a nice void on the downside here. That 802 is that area. We're just under the resistance here, so I'm gonna get my order ready on this Snapchat. 797 by 809. I give it 18. Just give it a little bit more room. Why not? It has plenty of range. Ooh. Plenty of range on the old Snapchat. Give it a little bit of room. All right, guys. 1 minute looking good. I don't know if I even want to wait for the 5. Like it's a breakdown. Right? I'm gonna get in there. Snapchat is. What do you mean? You try to trigger right then, right there. All right, we'll try this again. Snapchat. Below the current mother truck, it is 797. Oh my goodness, it just triggered. So I'll try to get in with the limit order, I suppose, on Snapchat. Try to get in with a limit. It denied my stop limit order twice. So hopefully we get in the Snapchat there. That thing looking real nice. Man, that's annoying. It wouldn't take my stop limit order, but like I said, hopefully we get in on that limit. We'll see. We had a, what was it, 13-cent stop. So I don't want to see if it goes down to 790. I'll probably cancel this. But if we can get triggered in there, I wouldn't be mad about it. All right, watching the SoFi as well, guys. So keep an eye on SoFi. It's under the area we need it to be now, under that spot. So watch this. Trying to get a move lower on the SoFi. Snap still hanging out down there. Market's still looking lower. Look how weak Pair's been. This thing's been just a dog. Oops, wrong thing. All right. So Citigroup's pretty weak. Nothing to do with it here. Still got that limit order on Snapchat. Still got the limit order. 5-minute breakdown is what I'm looking at here. So we'll see if we get filled. If I'm getting ready to cancel this, actually, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and. Well, shit. I'll leave it for now. Guys. SoFi's putting in a bit of a bottoming tail here. All right. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel Snapchat. Canceling the Snapchat. We'll try to get a different entry on it at this point. It's just, I mean, it's bouncing up now, so cancel Snap. Shopify with a nice little pop here. I don't know if you could have, I mean, that would have been, it's already up a lot, so you could have argued it, but not really my cup of tea. So let's see what else we can find. Got some trades just slipping through the cracks here. Para down bad. QCOM bounced pretty good at support, so QCOM's gonna be tough to go short now. NCLH weak. Wow. Look at Mara. Look at how strong Mara is. Completely engulfed. So keep an eye on the MARA. Right around this $10 area. Maybe try to trade it up to 1064. We'll see. Keep an eye on it. Does not look too bad. Throw it on my thumbnail watch list here. Looking at CVS, Casey. I will check that out in just one moment. SoFi, man, look at SoFi, just peekaboo below that area, all the way back up. Snapchat kind of doing the same thing. So looking for maybe a sell setup on some of these, on like a Snapchat or something. Come up, retest that VWAP. Not getting in under this bar. It's not a sell setup. You need at least 2 bars. I guess I can check CVS for you real fast. Did I ever check AMC? I think I did, my bad. AMC, going long, imagine, yep, 575, so you are just getting in there right now. Stop loss at 531, so just under this little shot. I like that stop, just under this little area right here. And the target shouldn't be too high, but it's 660. So yeah, I like this trade. This looks pretty solid. I like it. I like the AMC trade. Next up, CVS. Let's check this one out. Going short on CVS. Stop loss or Entry at 69, so you're getting in down here. Getting in a little bit late. Maybe you could have got in like 70 bucks or so. But definitely not bad. Definitely in a nice downtrend with room to drop. So target's going to be right around 65. So might have a little bit of an issue getting to that target. You have this pivot at 68 and like 67. So you might struggle to get all the way down there to 65. But I mean, it does have the weakness to do it, moving lower quite a bit. So I do like that. Stop loss at 72. So just above this area right here. So right above the resistance, what was support would now be resistance. So yeah, pretty good little move right there, Casey. Got some good trades going today, don't you? A lot of trades too, man. It's like what, four trades? Nice. Keeping active, good stuff. All right, guys. So back to my list. See if we can't find anything at all. There's pulling in a little bit of key. This SoFi is still interesting. Low today by high today. 12-cent stop loss. Keep an eye on it. Same with Snapchat, honestly. Low today by high today. Plenty of range on both of those. Plenty of range. See if we can't find maybe another banking stock going lower. Watch that thing. Watch. JPM actually doesn't look too bad at all. Right on that 200 moving average, but yeah, probably not that. Both Fargo coming into a little bit of support here, $37 mark, so no need to rush into these things. Yeah, BAC, I like where BAC's at. BAC, Bank of America's got, actually Citigroup's pretty solid too. A little bit of support here, but should have pretty easy room down to about 44 bucks. So keep an eye on the whole banking sector, really. Watch the whole banking sector short. Shopify is just absolutely my Atlanta. And that was a stellar gap though, guys. Textbook gap on Shopify. Maybe I should have been more aggressive with it. 1 minute breakout right there. Yeah. It's pretty aggressive. But guys, AMC with a big move up. Watch this AMC, man. Plenty of range on AMC as well. So let's try to find a pattern on this one. Try to find a pattern. Markets are right around the support area, kind of chopping around here. SPY and Q's both. Q's right in the 316 area. SPY right in that 405 area. So just keep an eye on these. Kind of choppy. AMC is looking like the strongest thing out right now. Let's check out the Fat Man list. What's this doing? Nvidia hanging out, Tesla hanging out. Okay, so we're getting quite a bit of chop on this, on the large cap list. Still watching Snap and SoFi lower. Still got my eye on Snap and SoFi lower. Para's done. I'm not trading that thing. I'm going to take it off my list here. I'm going to watch Citigroup. Or should I watch BAC? Probably BAC. All right. So guys, RCL is, that's going to be tough to trade that. I think AMC is my favorite long idea at the moment. I think AMC is my favorite long idea. Yeah, definitely watching AMC for the long. Otherwise, short side, don't see a whole lot that I like. Don't see a whole lot. Still got my eye on this SoFi. Snap is chopping around a little bit more, so I want to see that make another move lower. Citigroup and BAC both hanging out, so. BAC right at that resistance in a VWAP. So watch this thing and be about a 28, 30 cent stop loss. Not a bad idea. Keep an eye on that BAC, guys. BAC, 30 cent stop loss. Watch it. I'm kind of torn on Dre. I think I'm still leaning towards the bearish side. Get maybe a little sell setup on this market here. But I mean, if we get under 405, only thing holding us up is this little pivot down here, like 404. So after that, we got room. I guess there is some support right here. 404, 403. We got that pivot and this 50 period moving average. So there is a little bit of support there. All right, guys. So markets are chopping around right here. Like I said, they are moving a little bit lower, looking a little bit lower. So I am leaning towards the bearish side. Nothing that's got me too excited just yet. I think SoFi is probably my top watch. SoFi, BAC, and Snap all looking all right. I need BAC to come all the way back down though. I need that. It'd be really nice if this was a red engulfing bar. I'm still kind of watching this AMC long too. This thing has quite a bit of range left. I'm getting some good strength on volume, so definitely keep an eye on this BAC, guys. Or not AMC, my bad. AMC. Good morning, guys. Oof. You guys see the FOMC minutes yesterday? Another 0.25 basis point increase, up to 5.25 right now. Oh man, markets just don't stop, do they? Markets won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Isn't that crazy, guys? Market, no matter what we do, how we trade, market's just going to keep on rolling, keep on trucking. Doesn't even know we're alive. It's just moving. It just is. The market just is. We are just making the most of it. Dun, dun, dun. Man, this has been boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I don't think there's any trades that I mean, other than this aggressive Shopify. Maybe could have gotten that potentially. Otherwise, nothing to do with RTL. AMC, nothing to do with it just yet. Paramount was. I guess Paramount, you could have argued this 1 minute sell setup, but that happened pretty quickly. So, and honestly, I don't even know if it's actually a sell setup. By definition, it might not be a sell setup. You need two higher highs and higher lows for that, but I don't think we had it. Nothing on Trip. NCLH has been utterly bad. This is AUPH. This is my backup idea. Did it do anything? Nope. So guys, SoFi still looking interesting. Under 470. Watch SoFi. 470 by 482. Same as Snap under low of the day here. You could argue it's kind of like a pseudo sell setup. Not the cleanest one. There we go. BAC moving lower. Good, good, good. All right, guys. I like BAC. I like all three of these actually. Snap, SoFi, BAC. I'm trying to get an entry on one of them. Markets are looking a little bit. If we get under 405, we'll be good on the short side, but put in a pretty nice little bottom there so far. So we'll see if it bounces or not. So I'm gonna get an order ready on BAC 27.22. Should I want BAC or do I want SoFi? My question right now. Do I want BAC or do I want SoFi? about the same volume. Both have plenty of range. SoFi's has a better spot though. And the stop loss is a little bit better. So I'm gonna get my order ready for SoFi. Then again, I really want these to actually give me a breakout. Like actually bounce off the bottom. Because getting in under 27.22 is not really a great breakout. You're getting in under one pivot. Just one pivot. Yeah, markets are trying to move up. Honestly, I would really like to see the markets move higher right here. Let's see them move higher. Maybe retest, try to get over 406.50 or something. And then just to show me that relative weakness. Just to prove to me that these stocks are actually weak. I need a little bit of confirmation right here. A little bit of confirmation would not be a bad thing. Snapchatter. Yeah, Snapchat would be a high of the day or low of the day by high of the day as well. Snapchat would be a low of the day by high of the day. This is probably looking like the best one right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get an order ready on Snapchat. 794 by high of the day 809. We need 789. Oh, 779. My bad. 779. So Snapchat. I'm watching this one, guys. I'm watching BAC and SoFi as well, but those aren't. They're putting in a little bit of a bottoming tail at the moment. So I really like this to just go one more penny lower. Just put a pivot down there. Just put one little pivot down there. Got some volume spikes as well here, so yeah, I want to see the retest of 794. BAC is looking good as well, guys. So I'm gonna watch BAC. Looking pretty weak at the moment. Markets try to move higher, kind of rolling over. AMC's pulling in here, so we can watch AMC for a little buy setup potentially. Watching AMC for a buy setup. Snap is still my top idea at the moment. Still the top idea on Snapchat. 805, yeah. So we're under the resistance area. I'm gonna go ahead and get my order in on Snap. Okay, this bar is about to complete, so yeah, I'm gonna put my order in on Snapchat, guys. There it is, sending it. Snap 794 by 809. Bam. Snap orders in there. A little bit of a pseudo breakout, not exactly at that low of the day, but I mean, this daily chart's really nice. I like it. I mean, it is just making lower lows, lower highs. I mean, it's kind of at a spot where it could bounce, so would not mind if it just chopped around here a little bit longer. I'm watching BAC as well. BAC, guys. This is another top watch. Got a 30-cent stop loss here on the Bank of America. Group, Wells Fargo, all of these things looking a little bit lower. AMC, like I said, watch this for a sell set or buy setup. I mean, watch it on a buy setup. Pull back right at 50%, right at that support area. So watch it. 585, probably my low of the day. 13-cent stop loss, plenty of range there. So this thing chops around for another 4 minutes or so. I'll watch it. I might even put an order in. Depending on where these markets are kind of bouncing at the moment. Thought they might try to go lower, but we're really chopping around here. So We'll see if we get either above VWAP or below this 405.50 area. Kind of, we're in like a 50-cent range right now. We'll see which way we break out of it. And BAC is looking pretty solid here, guys. And what would be 30-cent stop, right? At 27.52, just roll that whole number. So we need 26.92. All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. Order is in there on BAC short. We are in there. 27.22 by 27.52. Bam. Got us right in there. There we are. So order is in. Move that stop down just a couple pennies. Did we get any slippage? Actually, we got a better fill. So that's always good. So, all right. We are in the BAC, Bank of America, and their target is 26.92. So just under the whole number. Stop loss 27.52. Went ahead and lowered it down to 27.50 at the moment. Yeah, so about a 0.9 R risk. A little bit of protection there. Still got the order in on Snapchat as well. So Snapchat orders in here. BAC, we are already in there. Snapchat in here as well. So got a couple positions now. Got a little meat on the table. Got some skin in the game. Guys, SoFi is looking weak here also. You can watch SoFi. Actually, I'm getting order ready for SoFi, guys. 470 by 482. Again. Let me do that. Oh, I was like, wait, there it is. That's why. All right. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be in 3 short positions. So I'm not set on this market going lower at the moment. So I'm going to hold off on the SoFi just for now. Hold off on SoFi. Maybe if we get this 5-minute bar to complete itself and the market ends up moving a little lower, then I'll might put my order in there again. But at the moment, I'm going to hold off. There's the 5-minute bar. Now all we need is the market to make a move lower. Guys, still watching the AMC for a buy setup here as well. In fact, buy setup's looking a little bit better than this. And this daily chart on the SoFi looks pretty solid. I'm going to hold off here. Guys, I think I am about to take this buy setup on AMC though. Right at a 50% retracement, doing great volume. Got a good size stop loss in there. Do this on both sides of the market, so we got a little bit of protection both ways. All right, guys. We just need not even the whole number, so 599. All right, so do this about a penny there. All right, guys. Orders in there on AMC buy setup. 5-minute buy setup right here. AMC 585 by 572. AMC 575 by 572. Long. Looking real strong. Much stronger than the market. So if the market does end up moving up higher, should help out AMC quite a bit. We are in the Snap and the BAC, which both of them just kind of peekabooed us in there. So I might actually use a stop loss on Snapchat here. 15 cents. I might just raise it down to 12. What would that be, like 0.8 R risk? Let's check this 1 minute here. Because I'm gonna go ahead and raise this or lower this stop down to 806. We have a 0.8 R risk on Snapchat here now. 0.8 R risk. And then BAC is still, BAC is about a 0.9 R risk. So you had a 30-cent stop loss. It is only 27 cents now. So about a 0.9 R risk on BAC, 0.8 on Snapchat. Finally getting that move lower on Snap. So I mean, that breakout did end up forming pretty well right at 794. So let's see if we can't get that move lower. A lot of range left on this thing. Whole lot of range. Did great volume. So we will see. So in the Snapchat, in the BAC, and I got the order in on AMC here. So looks like it tapped that, but did not trigger. So still 585 by 572. Market's still really chopping around here. Still in this range we've been in for the past 20 minutes or so. So looking like AMC might be triggering any second now. Any second, probably gonna be in that AMC. All right, there we are. We are in AMC. Damn. So this was a 13-cent stop loss. All right. So I'll try to raise my stop pretty quickly here. We can get a breakout up to 590. I'll probably get up at least to this pivot right here, 579, 78 area. So stay paid. Markets are looking a little bit weak at the moment, but honestly, either way they go, long or short, I think we're in a good spot on both sides of the market right now. In a pretty good spot on both sides of the market. All right. Snapchat's moving up a little bit here. As long as it doesn't break VWAP right in this 803, 804 area, we should be all right. A peekaboo lower there, but like I said, should be all right. Just chopping around, guys. We'll let the odds play themselves out, basically, at this point. Try to lower my stop down. Hopefully we get a breakdown here on some of these. Get a little bit more protection. Honestly, I'd rather see the market break down, honestly. I mean, just because I have two shorts as opposed to the one long, but it's chopping around. I mean, it's holding 405 like a champ. It doesn't want to get down there. We'll see. The VWAP's holding as well, though, so we'll see which one breaks first. We'll see which breaks first there. So Snapchat's still moving up right at VWAP, so hopefully we get a little 1 minute sell setup on this thing. Pull back. This is a pretty strong move up here, so we'll see. We shall see. AMC's looking all right. BAC's looking all right as well, actually. So, yeah. I'm not going to be taking any more trades until I get a little bit more protection here. I need to lower my stop on a few of these trades before I'm taking anything else. I got like was this 0.8 R open, 0.9 R open, and then 1 R. So I'm almost at a full 3 R open risk right now. BAC is looking like it's breaking down. Markets are breaking down as well, so should be good for the two short plays I'm in. AMC is moving down a little bit. So I might just move this up. What would a penny do for me? Penny's going to save me 0.8 R. So I'm gonna raise this up just by 1 cent, just by one little penny, just to give myself, that just that slight bit of protection. I don't want to take it. I hate taking full losses, man. Hate it. Full 1 hour loss sucks. I'm trying to, even if I can get to .9 or .8, like that, it just helps out a little bit. Everything adds up. Honestly, markets are putting in a nasty red bar, so this is great for this shorts. AMC is actually doing a pretty good job so far as well. So, oh yeah, there's BAC, big time drop on BAC. So we need this just under that $27 area. AMC's pulling in quite a bit here, but like I said, really hasn't done too bad of a job just yet. Does have some support before it tags us out, so we'll see. Still feeling decent about that, actually. Still feeling pretty decent about it. A Snapchat with a big, nice red bar. So, in fact, I'm going to lower my stop just a bit more on Snap, 805. Give another penny here. So, we got in at 794. Was 15-cent stop. Now it's only a 10-cent stop. So, about a 0.6R risk on Snapchat. So, feeling good about the risk there. BAC. Might lower this thing down a little bit here as well. Started off with 30. I'll raise it down to, I don't know, 24. That'll be about 80%. Yeah. I'm going to lower it down to 40. Oop. So I went from the 24-cent stop to just a 24-cent stop, or 30 down to 24. So about 0.8R risk on the BAC, 0.6R risk on the Snapchat. Yeah, put in a pretty big bottoming tail on the SPY and the Qs both. On volume too. AMC putting in a little bit of a bottoming tail as well here. So honestly, I'm feeling pretty solid about these positions, guys. Feeling pretty good. Got a little more protection. Oh man, a little more protection on the Snap and the BAC. So now we're only at, what was that? Oops. So yeah, about an hour and a half risk between my short trades. I still have a pretty wide position or a risk on the AMC. It's about 90.9R. So like I said, just stay patient. Looking decent so far, guys. No need to rush or worry. Just manage it out per the plan. As Mara's looking all right as well as for a long trade. So keep an eye on this one. Like I said, I do want some more protection. It would be great if I could get a target on one of these. That would really give me some protection. But if not, I'm gonna hold off and wait. BAC is looking good so far, guys. Looking good. Down about 2/3 of an R. Solid. Snapchat looking good as well. So looking good. AMC. As long as AMC holds that bottoming tail, I don't have a problem with it really. Just put in, put in a big volume spike on that bottoming tail. I mean, it did put in some big volume up here above this area, but we'll see. I might just raise my stop up just one more penny. That'd be 585.25, so it would be 11 on 13. I don't even know if that's worth it. You're just gonna hold off here, guys. Man, look at SoFi. SoFi ended up doing it. SoFi ended up getting going. Under 470. The 12-cent stop loss. It's only down about a half hour, but still looking pretty solid there. BAC is looking good down to that whole. This is the area I'm worried about, honestly. $27. This is a whole number on BAC. This is the spot I am concerned about. Doesn't really have a. I mean, there's a little bit of support here, so not a big issue there. So I mean, this should have room down to 26.50, but just being at a whole number always worries me. Having my target past the whole number always worries me a little bit. So I am going to lower my stop down to 27.40. Now we only have a 2/3 R risk on BAC. Actually, a little bit less than that. It's only so we're pretty solid. It's almost a half R risk on BAC. Looking good so far. Snapchat guys, looking good as well. So Snapchat, we need 779. So 779 out of Snapchat. I'm gonna go ahead and lower my stop on this as well. Just one more penny here, one more protection. 804. Now it's 10-cent stop out of 15. Oh. I guess now I'm at a 0.66 R risk. Before I was a little bit more. Markets are looking weak though, so that's doing good stuff for the short trades. AMC's still holding up pretty well though, considering. Doing pretty well considering. If it breaks this pivot here, not a little bit, it's going to be concerning, but as long as it holds that, should be all right. As long as it holds that, should be pretty solid there. So I don't see much else. Still got my eye on the mirror. Still watching the mirror for a little bit of a short trade there. Or a long trade, my bad. Showing pretty good strength here. Pretty good strength on the MARA. SoFi's down pretty good. 8 cents on a 12-cent stop. I need Snap just to break it down. Snap just keeps like going a little bit lower, a little bit lower, a little bit lower. You just need to put in that wide range bar and give me there. Oh my god. Guys, BAC went 3 cents from target. Oh no. Oh no. Look at it. Volume spike down here too. Oh boy. Well, hopefully we get that a little bit more. 3 cents from target. Went 90% to 1R. Now it's pulling back a little bit. All right. I mean, a little bit of an active day though. At least we had some trades today. 3 of them. Honestly, I like all of them too. I don't think any of these were bad trades. I think they all met the plan, met my criteria. So it was a solid trading day so far. AMC still holding up, guys. I mean, if AMC gets back above VWAP, I'm gonna raise my stop up to 576. Raise my stop up to 576 if it gets back up there. Get a 9-cent stop loss out of 13. Oh yeah, that'd be a good spot to be. So what would that be? Oh, this would be right about a 2R risk. 2R open risk if I did that between all 3 of these trades. So not a bad spot to be in. And if I could just get BAC, just give me a little bit more. Give me the target. Lock in some of that profit. Make me feel a whole heck of a lot better. We gave it the tightest stop it could. I guess 28 cents. It went 20 cents, so it still wouldn't. Even if we got the tight stop, it still would have barely missed. So we'll see if it gets it right here, guys. Come on, one more penny, one more. So now the tight stop would have hit. Oof, one more penny, BAC. Come on, you dog. Don't do me like that. There we go. All right. BAC out full target. So we got some profit locked in today, guys. Got 1R locked in. Boom. Look at that. Nice little breakdown on BAC. Next up, Snapchat. Let's see it happen, baby. So full risk was 15 cents. Right now I am at 10 cents. So I got a 0.66R risk there. AMC has quite a big risk here. 13 cents. I only have it down to 12. Yes, I only have it down to 12. So just about full risk on AMC still. Like I said, all we need is a little bit of a move above the VWAP, and we should be good to go. All right. Guys, still watching the Mara higher as well. Mara over high today. It's only 10:30. We got some time. We got a little bit of time to trade, so don't give up on me yet. I know we got one target, but we got time to make some more money here. When the market's in a giving mood, you got to take it. So it does have some resistance, 1035, so it's not in a clear void. So that's probably my main concern is that location item. Little pivot right at 1035. Otherwise, I think it looks all right. Markets continue to grind lower, continue to drop under 405. Come on, AMC. Man, this thing triggered us in on the penny. On the penny, at the penny, to the damn penny. All right. Come on, Snapchatter. That's what I'm saying. I just need this wide range red bar to happen on Snapchat. Just give me it. Give me down to 785. I'll lower my stop down to like $8. We'll be happy. Everybody will be happy. Oh man, you guys got any open positions? Any questions? Anything? You guys have been quiet this week, man. It's been a quiet week. You guys everybody going away. What is it? Buy in May and go away. Sell in May and go away. Something like there's some sort of stupid market acronym that people try to follow. It's like sell in May and go away for the summer or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that shit, guys. You know me. You know I'm a technical trader. I could care less about the news, about the fundamentals. I'm looking at the charts, man. The charts tell me everything I need to know. I don't even like indicators. You guys see my charts. There's two things on my chart. I guess moving averages, but that's different. We see price and we see volume. Guys, price and volume. Price, volume. Two most important things about trading. Every single indicator in the world, every single one of them, is a derivative of price and or volume. Every single one. There's not an indicator that is out there that doesn't use price or volume to calculate their whatever it is. So if you understand price and volume, well, then you can understand any indicator, you can understand any chart, you can understand any trend. I mean, that's what it boils down to, guys. That's what technical analysis is. Looking at price, looking at volume, using historical price action to predict future price movement. That's the definition right there. In case you didn't know. There it is. We got any technical traders in here? Or are you guys all fundamental? I feel like most people that get on TradingView and stuff, I guess not most, but from the people that I've met, most people are technical traders. I feel like it's always the older people. People like I've talked to some people that are in their like 30s, 40s or so. I feel like those people lean towards the fundamentals more sometimes. It's because I guess charting wasn't as big back then. Because I mean, before the internet, like people were drawing charts by hand, dude. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine drawing a chart by hand? My goodness, dude. What a time to be alive. Look at this gorgeous chart I have. Just can scale it however I want, can blow it up if I want, can change any time frame. Man, I can look if I wanted to, I could look at let's look at a 43-minute chart. Oh wow, look at that. About a 37-minute chart. 22-minute chart. Whatever you want, man. You can look at any chart you want in the world. We got it here on TradingView. Actually, there's something. It's all in the like what's new section. What were they talking about? Small features. Japanese candles charts type ranges. Let's check it out. Let's see what this is. Here's that. Where's that? What? They're duping me. What do we got? Chart settings. So appearance. Candles, bars. I'm not seeing it. No, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Am I just blind? I mean, it should be right here, right? You guys see what I'm looking at? It should be right up here. Let me pull it up. Candle bars. I don't know what they're talking about. Honestly, for candles on range charts, butter body height settings. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing this this new feature they're talking about. If the range interval is selected. Oh, okay, so I don't think I have the range interval selected. That's probably why. I'm honestly not even sure where the range interval is. Is it? Oh, I guess that's it. Well, it doesn't affect me because I'm a candlestick guy. I like my candlesticks. All right. Well, at least TradingView, they're always adding new stuff. They're always adding new stuff. Hi there, Casey. What? Did I get really close to the screen or something? Is that what you're saying? Hi there. If I was trying to read that, it was kind of small. All right, guys. MARA. Watch it. Over high the day right here. Not a terrible idea. My one concern is this pivot right here at, it's on the 15-minute the best. This pivot right at 10:32. So we don't have a ton of room to play with here. Got about 15, 16 cents. So let's check what would be the stop loss. The 26 is probably the tightest you're going to want to give it. 26, 27 is going to be the absolute tightest. So keep an eye on that MARA. As AMC is looking pretty good actually. So I'm going to go ahead and raise my stop on AMC to 576, just below that pivot. So now instead of the 13 cents, it was 13, right? Yeah, 13 cent stop. We only have a 9 cent. So yeah, that's a good spot for the stop loss on AMC. Guys, MARA. 1017. Might just go with the 30-cent stop loss. Where does that put us at? Right under that whole number, or half number, I mean. I might have to get in with a stop limit. I'm getting an order ready on this. Getting an order ready on MARA, on Mara. I mean, this 5-minute breakout looks good, guys. I'm not gonna lie. My only concern, its volume is good. So going through my list, the only thing I don't like is that pivot right there. That location item pivot right at 10:32. It's about half an hour up. About half an R up. So I'm gonna throw this up through put it through the old gauntlet, the trade tracker, the rule test. So moving averages look good, does have the resistance, good support, micros looking good, VWAP, time frames looking pretty good, lower time frames good, is a level 4 gap, bit of a void, range good, strength is great. Has a strong trend. One second here. Not really there. Pattern is stellar. Volume is great. Risk, yeah. It's coming in just below. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hold off on this, guys. You give me 1 second. Back. We are back. Schwab trying to get the price target. Is it? Yeah, I got only 1 sec. I don't know if I can take this. It's literally right at the threshold. It's like 0.25% below what I need my target to be at. All right. Ooh, guys, look at Snapchat breaking down as well. AMC, man, if we can get over 585, it looks good. Just really struggling to get up in that area. We got another bar up here closing. That breakout looks stellar. Who's the market's up to? You know what, guys? I'm going to send this. Let me take a look at Bitcoin over here. All right. We're sending the Mara. Check out the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looks higher, and Mara is stronger than that. So it's got the relative strength in the sector, no doubt about that. All right, so orders in there on Mara. They are a 1017 by. We are in there. 1017 by 987. Mara. We are in the Mara. So right away, 30-cent stop loss. I'm going to go ahead and raise it up 3 cents. So now it's 0.9R. 0.9R risk on Mara. AMC still got a little bit of risk here. What is this? Like 0.8R or something. Snapchat, same thing. Got that red bar. We just need a little bit more on Snapchat. Need another 8 cents there. Another 8 cents on Snapchat. 15-cent stop, so I'm considering lowering my stop to like 802, be right at a half R risk on the Snap. I'll wait a second on that. Schwab, what was this target on Schwab again? Target of 45. Ooh, it's getting there. You still got the range too. The average day is 227. You've only done 995 today, so got another 30 cents of range. I guess you needed to do a little more work here. You need a little more work on the Schwab. What are the other ones doing here? Roku looking good, looking lower. Nice. AMC. Oh, you're an AMC long. So yeah, man. If AMC gets over 585, we should be all right. I think this thing could have a nice little pop if it gets over that area. And then look at CVS as well. So CVS, man, CVS had a nice down day here as well. So looking pretty good on all the swing trades for you, Casey. Looking pretty good there. As Mara's got a nice pop so far. Decent pop, I suppose. Not anything stellar. None to write home about, but still a nice little pop there. Like, I'm going to go ahead and raise my stop. I'm going to go up to 994. 994, right into these pivots right here. Now, instead of the $30 or 30-cent risk, we have 23 cents. So that's pretty good. Yeah, right about that 0.75 R risk on Mara. So we will see what happens here. It's coming right up. Man, this resistance at 1033 is what I'm worried about. That was my concern before getting into this trade, that resistance right there. So we will see if Mara is able to get over that or not. That's going to be the line in the sand. And quite the day we had here. Markets ended up being pretty weak. Not decently weak, moving lower, that's for sure. But kind of looking like they might have found a bottom here. Got some support on the SPY and the Qs. You can see right in this 404 area. It's where we bounced before. So this is this last support. I mean, I guess we have moving average on the daily. So I guess not last support, but we get under this area, man. We don't have a whole lot holding us up. The Qs right at this support area you can see on the daily chart, bouncing off the 315 spot, 200 period moving average. So not a surprise we're getting a bounce right here. But yeah, we'll see if we break down under this, man. It's going to be a bearish move for sure. Vision out the trades. BAC. We got hold the cheese almost on that. SoFi, did SoFi hit target down here? Would have been about a 12-cent stop. Oh, went 11 cents. Wow. So you did not quite get target on SoFi. Just barely snagged it on BAC. Snap still looking good lower. I still think Snap goes lower here. So, in fact, let me go ahead and lower my stop to 802, guys. That's right at 50% risk. So about a half hour risk on Snap open. AMC, what do we got open on this AMC? 13. So what was it? 9? About 9 over 13. It's about 0.7 R risk on the AMC, so up to 1.2. And then Mara is, where are we at here? Instead of 30 cent, we got 23. So, all right. All right, so we have about 2R risk open with 1R locked in. So I think worst case scenario is we're down about an R today. So worst case scenario, we're down an R. Best case scenario, man, if all these hit target, which I honestly think is possible, this could be a 4R day. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at right now. Worst case scenario, we're down an R. Best case scenario, we're up 4R. So I'll take those odds. Mary's looking all right. AMC is looking all right as well. Man, AMC, if it can just get a pop over 585, we will be good to go. We just need that pop right there. A lot of sellers or buyers. Yeah, sellers up here. Look at the buyers. There's a lot of buyers here on AMC, man. Not sure where the sellers are at. But a lot of buyers. Market's got a nice big pop. Spine Qs both with the biggest green bar they've had all day. So biggest pop on the spine Qs all day. Come on, AMC. All right, guys. I'm going to be calling it a day here in a couple minutes. It's almost to that 11 o'clock hour, so can't sit around here all day with you guys. I'd love to, but gotta get the work done. I will be in that going right to that Discord after this though, so I will be in the Discord voice channel right after this. So if you guys want to chat it up, you got some extra time on your hands today, join that Discord. It's free. And just hop right on in that voice channel. Gives you guys a chance to talk to me as well, so it's not just completely one-sided. You guys listening to all my biased opinions and stuff. You guys might be able to give me a little feedback, keep me in check in there. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Great resource, and like I said, it's free, so you have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. So yeah, link for the Discord is in the description below. So check it out. If you have any other questions that you don't want to ask in the Discord or in the chat, you can always send me an email. We can get together, schedule some sort of meeting or something like that. Figure out a trading plan if you don't have one already. So, yeah, that's that, guys. Make sure you're using the resources that you have. It's your own fault if you fail at a certain point. Right? If you guys are if you're watching me right now, if you are on my stream and you are watching me, you have the resources that you need to succeed. I know it for a fact. You have internet connection, you have a computer. Nothing else matters. If you have those two things, you have more than enough to succeed. You have more than most people have. There's a lot of people that would kill to have what you have. So don't let it go to waste. Take advantage of it. Use the resources you have to increase your life, life, improve your life. Don't let it go to waste and just sit there and twiddle your thumbs and watch stupid TikTok videos. I hate TikTok so much, guys. It's not TikTok. I don't really give a shit about TikTok. It's the TikTok videos, the Instagram Reels, and the YouTube Shorts. It's mindless content. Just complete dopamine triggers, just short attention span. It's just ridiculous. My girlfriend will sit there and watch the Instagram Reels. I'm like, get off of TikTok. So it's not TikTok. It's the same damn. They're all TikToks. Any of that short form content, it's all TikToks. It's all toxic for your brain. Go read a book or something. Watch a documentary. Most people can't even sit for an hour nowadays. You got someone to sit in a room for an hour with no phone, no anything, they would lose their mind. It's a sad world we're living in, man. Don't let that be you. Don't become one of the TikTokers. Come on, Mara. Don't do me like that. Guys, this is exactly what I was afraid of on Mara. Exactly what I was afraid of. I'm not going to lie. Getting in this right below resistance. That's a tough spot. I mean, it did meet the criteria for the most part. Another resistance wasn't into a clear void. Wasn't exactly with the daily trend of the SPY. But other than those three things, it looked good. I mean, great on my grading scale, it was an 89.7. So technically, it should be above 90 to be a quality trade. It needs to be above 90, but it's so damn close. And when relative strength is as strong as it was for this, look at that, guys. Look at the relative strength on Mara. Relative strength overrides some stuff here. Look at the world. Look at it. The market's been moving lower, Mara's been moving up. So great relative strength there. That was kind of the seller for me. Sometimes relative strength can override some of the negative factors of a trade. Man, look at Snapchat. Come on. Come on. Just put in a massive volume spike right at 785. Wow. Biggest volume, second biggest of the day other than the open bar. So, yeah, hopefully that stays below the 795 area. Do not want to break this resistance here. Do not want to see it over 795. All right, guys. So unless you have any last minute questions, comments, concerns, I'm going to be calling it a day here. So, like I said, pretty active day. We took 4 trades, got 1 R out of BAC. We are still in the AMC, just chopping around like great, man. It's looking good over 85, though. I'll tell you what. So still in this AMC. We are still in the Snapchat, and we are in Mara as well. So, like I said, we got about 2R risk open between these 3 trades. Got the 1R locked on BAC. So, worst case scenario, we are down an R today. Best case scenario, we're up 4. So, pretty good position to be in. We will let the trades kind of do their thing, manage them out accordingly, raise the stop as needed, and I will update the Discord with that. So, like I said, if you haven't joined the Discord already, make sure you check it out, join that. I'll be in the voice channel right after this. So, looks like you guys are all taken care of. No questions, comments, concerns. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the Discord channel. So, I look forward to meeting you there. Take care, guys, and see you tomorrow morning, 9:20 Eastern Time. So, best of luck to you guys for the rest of the day, and see you in the Discord.